What's up, everyone? Welcome to Cecily Daily, your daily dose of news, pop culture, and those trending topics you can't ignore. I am your host, Cecily, here to break down what's happening in the world with a pinch of humor, a sprinkle of insight, and zero fluff. You're not going to get that here. So grab a seat, your coffee, your wine, or whatever gets you through the day. Let's dive in. Hello, how are you? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Happy Wednesday, guys. There's so much to go over. So much. First, let me show off my little Halo situation right here. Actually, let me pull it off. So, yeah, I am experimenting with this Halo extension unit. I'm supposed to be making a video for it, and it looks a mess, I know. But I literally just slapped it on because I was like, I'm about to record and I went to see if I would get the itchies. And so I have not styled it, nor have I even curled it. Like my own hair is not curled. It's literally a smash and grab, a smash and install at this point. So let me know what your thoughts are. And because I don't think a lot of Black girls wear the halos. I think we like a secure situation, and we definitely love a clip in because it's going to be clipped in deep on down into the brain matter. But I like the freedom of like I may commit and I may not. I like to touch my scalp, and I cannot be disconnected from my scalp for very long. It's an issue. So let's go into the first and foremost is like, whoa, we need to address the fact that some of our fellow citizens are going through a really tough time on the East Coast, weather-wise. I almost posted a video complaining about how hot it is here in Los Angeles. And I was like, what? Girl, no. Like there are people whose cars are floating down the street. So homes being, swept away, people definitely in a lot of trouble, those who were not able to evacuate, those who thought maybe they would be okay this time, and unfortunately they were not. So one thing I do want to address, and it's really, really sad. It's so sad that it's come to this, but this thing with the Republicans, like playing games with the whole FEMA issue while people are literally in need of FEMA support. And think about it like this, like if you were to escape from a situation like this, like you don't really know where to turn, who to talk to. I've been in a situation with FEMA before, and I'll tell you that after this part, this segment, where I was actually in a flood and had to request FEMA funds. And it's something you don't go through until you go through. And unfortunately, once it happens, life goes back to normal. You don't think about it again. So it's not like people are really out there giving testimonials from their dealings with FEMA, because once it happens, you're not in a place to be chatty or to say, thank you, FEMA. You know what I'm saying? And it's really funny because I did this commercial for FEMA in, I want to say 2008 or 2009. And it was like a disaster preparedness commercial that I did. Wow, full circle, right? And I had already done this because I had been through it. But anyway, long story short, let's get on the Republicans. Republicans who previously voted against funding for FEMA are now criticizing the agency, claiming it's not doing its job effectively. I don't know what this tactic is, but it bothers me so much, where they create a problem and then say, hey, look, they did it, and then run. Like, I don't know. I would love to be a fly on the wall in the boardroom meetings where they are like, let's create a problem and then say they did it, because our supporters are so dumb. They are going to believe us. Like, it's got to the point, Republicans, where I'm kind of mad for you. Like, I don't even want to argue with you guys anymore. I just want to help you, because at the end of the day, we know the Democrats and the Republicans are just trying to gain power. We get it. right? And my personal reasons for being a Democrat, because I was Republican for a lot of years, is that Democrats look out for everybody. So there's a piece of something in there for me, my children, and my grandchildren. So while I don't agree with everything, I don't think that anyone should dictate who should anyone should be, how they should relate. And if I don't fit your criteria of what a true American is, I cannot be thrown away. So I can't vote for that. The whole thing about democracy is leaning into a ideology that supports all of us. So we're not all up to bat at once. It's like a baseball team. There's only one batter. There's only one pitcher. You know what I'm saying? So we all get our turn, and that is better than saying that no, only these specific types of people are going to win, because even in that with that ideology, most Republicans don't fit the bill of the people who have the power. And so it's like it's starting to turn into like that girl. It's like I don't like her like that. Like she get on my nerves and everything like that. But I want to tell her that her man is playing her. I want to, I want to tell that person like your friends ain't really your friend, and even though I'm not your friend, like they're not your friend. Like I want to like shake you violently in a way that will get me locked up and say, wake up, wake up. They are playing with you. And the real reason is why. So is it really about helping you or helping them? And I feel like that's where the cult ties should start to break, like magically, like these invisible shields should like start to fall and dissipate. And it's like brand new day. It's like the Wiz and homegirl and homeboy are crawling out of the suits, because at the end of the day, they really just want to do whatever they want to do, and they're just going to lie about it, and they're going to say the Democrats did it and run. It's like a pull your pony and run, pinch you and run. It's concerning. So back to FEMA. The apparent contradiction is stirring up a debate as critics argue that withholding resources makes it challenging for FEMA to respond swiftly to emergencies. We get that. Despite needing substantial resources to manage disasters like wildfires, hurricanes, and flooding, FEMA's budget has faded cuts and resistance in Congress. The Republicans are voting against FEMA like we don't have a hurricane season every year, like we don't have a fire season every year, which is crazy. So we've got communities that are going without, people who are going without, and those same legislators, the same ones, are pointing fingers at the agency response times and creating tension over disaster relief and accountability. Guess what? Here's the gag, y'all. There are people whose houses are floating down the street. They're not thinking about voting. Not right now. But you get somebody mad enough, they'll figure it. You know what? The fact that I have nothing right now, the fact that I listen to you, the anger vote could go either way. The anger vote could go against Republicans. The anger vote could be the anger vote could literally be the game changer. It could be. Okay. Moving on, moving on. All right. So moving on. Do you guys think that this is a case of government overreach? I'm being for real. What do you think? Or do you think that his team is just trying to control a narrative? Let me know in the comments. Love to hear that from you. There's a local story here in Los Angeles. Another doctor gone rogue. His name is Dr. Barry Brock, and I do have something on this. Where are you, Dr. Barry Brock? Dr. Barry Brock, a former OBGYN, faces multiple lawsuits from a female from female patients alleging sexual exploitation and medical negligence during this time at Cedars Sinai Medical Center and the Beverly Hills Rodeo OBGYN clinic. The allegations include inappropriate behavior, refusal to perform necessary procedures, and endangering outcomes like permanent brain damage in newborns. The Di Pietro law firm represents affected patients seeking accountability from Brock and the institutions that employed him. That is pretty wild. I have seen Dr. Brock before. I never experienced those things, but I've seen him both professionally and personally, and was surprised to see him show up on my Instagram, which is the new topic I kind of want to bring up. It's a freestyle of, have you seen any law firms advertising for the Diddy case? I will tell you that after Cassie's video was leaked, right? We call it leaked. There were a bunch of law firm like graphics that were, or ads rather, that were on Instagram and Facebook. Like, I thought it was a joke. I even took a few screenshots of it. Let me see if I can find it. But I was like, "Oh, this is crazy. Like, is this real? Like, is this real?" And it was. And it kind of put me in mind of Tony Busby's his what do you call it? Press conference, sorry. His press conference the other day where he said that they had put out some ads and that like thousands of people have responded, and then it kind of came down to like 120 people had actual viable cases that they're going to file Sean Puffy Combs. And I was just like, I wonder how many law firms, how many, you know, representatives are looking for people that were I mean, this could go on for years. And this is not holding a black man down. Like, this guy was busy. Give it 30 years of fun, man. 30 years of partying. You got a whole bunch. This is we don't even need TV. All we got to do is open up the news, open up a browser. Like, it's nonstop. I am very tied to the case, and this is really great interaction. You know, people are finding my channel and they are getting to know me through this case, and it is near and dear. This is what we're talking about here in Hollywood. You best believe that. But at the same time, it's like it's so loud. Like, there are some other things to talk about, and we all have to negotiate what it is we're going to share every day. And I look at the lull that will happen when this thing goes away. Like, what will we talk about then? I'm thinking about like that because we're so hyped. It's crazy. Like, even in his downfall, he has all of our attention. Like, who knew? Like, those eyeballs are even more present and plentiful. I was thinking of a P word. At any rate, that is all for today's update. If you're interested in how this all plays out, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below. My style is like this. If I can find some sort of evidence of it, if it's connected to the case, like actually in the actual courtroom, then I'll share it and we'll talk about it. If it's like hearsay, I mean, I might indulge a little bit, but I'm not really I'm not the type of person that would just like to say something just to get y'all riled up. And, and I definitely don't want to fabricate stuff. Like, the truth is worse than the lie at this point. So the information I'll bring to you guys is really like what's happening in the courtroom, what we're not be able to see while we still have access. Who knows? The gag order might actually get approved and we won't know anything. Then we really have to rely on those folks that are in the courtroom, if they're even allowed in. They better not, because I need to buy some Christmas presents for my kids. Okay? And anyway, if you don't know who I am, my name is Cecilyjamelia. Like and subscribe So glad to see you here, and leave me a note in the comments. I will definitely hit you up. Bye. And that's a wrap on today's Cecily Daily. Thanks for tuning in. You rock. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, leave a review, and share it with your friends. Please, let's keep the convo going. It don't stop. It don't stop. Follow us on social media at Cecily Daily for more updates, hot takes, and behind the scenes fun. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay curious, stay kind, and keep it real. Peace out.